Come spend the day with me. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I cannot start my day productively without puttering around a little bit. I can find a million projects around the house to do to avoid other things. So I usually start by emptying the dishwasher, whatever I can find to kind of avoid other tasks. Get everything settled, and then suddenly the dogs want to cuddle, and who am I to say no? I love this dog, my boyfriend's dog, Oscar. He's going home soon. I'm going to be so sad, but I think they're a little exhausted with us. So we actually headed out and they didn't seem to mind. First, we went over to Nordstrom and look at this line. I guess it was for jelly cats. I don't know. Was there some launch or something? I have no idea. Anyway, I had to make one quick return and then I went to look at a wallet really quick. And then we had a brunch reservation over at Yardbird. I was shocked that it wasn't busy. I've never been here when it isn't super busy, but it is very pretty in here. Oh my goodness. This cinnamon honey butter toast was delicious. Kurt got deviled egg. And then I got the American breakfast, which was meh, not wonderful. Kurt ordered the shrimp and grits, which he did really like, and the collard greens. He's from the South. And then we waited so long for the cinnamon roll, only for it to be yucky. Like I took one bite and was like, never mind. When we got home, Kurt was watching some sporting thing and I decided to take the dogs over to the dog park, but I made a huge mistake. I didn't make Oscar put on his coat and harness because he just didn't really want it on. Sometimes it gets hot, whatever. But right about there, we ran into some kiddos and he still gets a little bit skittish with new people. And we normally never put his leash onto his collar and he slipped right out. Thank God he didn't go anywhere. And then we went over to the dog park and Oscar really just wanted to hang out on the bench with me and observe. Cooper wanted to play with everyone. He does not care if the dog is 200 pounds or 2 pounds. He's going to make them a friend. And especially if he can find someone to wrestle with, he is all about that. Oscar, not so much. After I was officially frozen, I was like, okay, time to go home, guys. And we headed back. I still love the lights. I hope they don't take them down too soon. And when we got home, Kurt was still watching some game. So I decided to get a little work done, but the dogs were kind of distracting. Oscar was like, oh, hello, and came over to my desk. But I was scanning some stuff, paying some bills, things like that, all the fun. Suddenly I was like, where did Oscar go? I went into my room. Yeah, he had put himself to bed. Got into bed by himself and was laying in here until I came and found him, which I thought was so cute and so funny. Then Cooper was trying to get him to play again and he was not so about this and I was so sad. Oscar and Kurt were going home and Kurt can go home. I love him. But Oscar and Kurt was like, well, you can keep him for a few days, but I think that's just going to make it worse. So we had to get him ready and he didn't want to go either. I think it was because Cooper wasn't going downstairs and he doesn't like to go places Cooper doesn't go, but look at this. He's like looking back wistfully at my condo. It makes me so sad. But once he was in the elevator, he was better. And when we got to Kurt's car, he hopped in. So he was fine. I was less fine. So I decided to putter a little bit more. At this point, I was kind of tired, but my makeup brushes were disgusting. Some of you had told me to use Zot, I don't know how you say it, this soap. So I had ordered that to clean them, but spoiler, I did not like it. I don't know. I don't love the smell. It seemed to leave a residue. I quickly went back to my beloved Dawn dish soap because it cleans them so well. What can I say? I don't know. I use Dawn for so many things. Have a great night.